What is going on, guys? It's Team McCarthy, Tyler here, back again with Mr. Brent. How's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
What'd you do yesterday?
We got third place at the Brainwash Cards VIP Qualifier case tournament, playing good old Yummy Mimighoul.
Yeah, the deck,
The mat to showcase.
and the mat to
Shout out
showcase.
to Prodigy.
Heck yeah! Shout out to Mr. Prodigy. God yes. All right. How'd the deck feel yesterday?
Excellent.
Excellent.
We made some little changes to it, but those little changes went a long way, I think. Added a little more hand traps, took some stuff out, swapped the side deck a little bit.
All right.
Felt pretty good.
Any shouts before we begin?
Yeah. Shout out to Team Cardski, always pushing me to be better. Shout out to Unmatched Gaming, best locals on the East Coast. Shout out to Brainwash Cards. Thank you guys for hosting. That was awesome. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, so pretty standard stuff still. 3 Cupsy. One of the best normal summons. Searches any Yummy card, but a majority of the time you're searching Surprise. If you already have Surprise, you can just search another body and just keep pushing your plays forward. 3 Marshmallow. I debated cutting this down to 1 just for the sole reason of if you start with the Mimighoul line, and they stop, let's say, normal summon dragon, and your only other Yummy name in hand is Marshmallow, you can't special summon it because you don't control only light beasts. So the argument there is like cut this to 1 and play 2 of the other names. But I'm still comfortable with this build. I think this build is really good. So I don't think I'm gonna change that unless I absolutely have to.
Plus, it's just a starter.
Yeah, it's just like if you can save your normal summon for later on down the combo for like say Dragon, and like you start by specialing Marshmallow, that's really strong because they have to deal with the Yummies right away. And yeah, everybody hates these cats. Shout out to Aaron. The Mimighouls still the same, 3 dragon, 1 archfiend, 1 fairy. There was an argument that I was trying to make to swap fairy for armor, just because it's a lot better going second, because if you open armor compared to fairy, armor just turns into another Marshmallow, because if your opponent summon or has a monster, he can just special summon just right like Marshmallow to your field face up. But I think fairy's flip effect is just way too strong. There was my game 1, I played against Fiendsmith Elf Note, and I got fairy onto their field face down. They absolutely had to flip it. It flipped, and you can't activate any monster effects special from the hand, and he just didn't do anything. So
Yeah, and like coming plus Blazing, Elf Note's gonna be a lot better
for sure.
too. So Fairy's gonna be a lot more relevant once Blazing comes around.
These are also very strong against Elf Note because I just summon one to their middle column and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
To round up the monsters, still 1 Engraver. I debated cutting the Caesar package. I'm really glad I didn't, because making Caesar alone won me so many games just because people couldn't out Caesar.
Yeah. Just having the 2 special summon gates is just really strong.
On top of the synchros and sometimes the dungeon lock, it's a lot. It's a lot. But that's it for the monsters. So we'll move on to the spell. Oh well, hand traps.
Yeah.
Pretty standard stuff to start out. 3 Ash, 3 Fua. These need no explanation. They should be staples in every single deck. 3 Veiler. Veiler's still pretty good. Even if you don't really have, like, if you don't get to use it on your opponent's turn for whatever reason, it can be a normal summon. You can link into Almirage, and if you have a Yummy name, you're off to the races. I swapped things around a little bit because we're back to playing 3 Bell. I'm so glad that I put Bell back in main because I saw it all day. This card was glued to my hand, and it came up every single time. So
yeah, especially with like the striker going around now too, and be able to Bell 0.
So I originally cut droplets for this, and it was perfectly fine all day. I didn't really miss droplet. I was happier seeing more interaction on my opponent's turn, because I feel like if you don't have hand traps to stop your opponent, you're gonna have a bad time. 3 3 Purge, just 6 copies of Ash Blossom, and then Imperm. Valor and Imperm were pretty good. Yeah.
Plus the purge imperm technique's also just
Purge
like
Imperm,
too strong.
for sure, yeah.
Or imperm purge anyway.
Yeah,
but
because then you get a trap engrave with Imperm, and then Purge destroys whatever you're stopping from adding. So that's always pretty nice. Spells and traps. We play the 1 surprise mandatory. Still minion. There's no reason to play a Croaky. That just feels like a brick all the time lately. 1 dungeon, extremely powerful all day long. Dungeon's a starter, but its main function is to prevent your opponent from normal summoning. Their special summon monsters can't attack either. So I was playing against I think it was Sky Striker, pure Sky Striker. I had the dungeon lock up. I had a set card on their field. He tried to normal summon Ray. I'm like, you can't do that. Can't do that. And then he flipped the card right away. And I had room, so I just put another face down and we went to game 2. So, yeah. This card is extremely powerful. It's going to be continuing to be extremely powerful. People need their normal summons. This says no.
Yeah.
3 Maker, one of the best starters. People love to Ash this card because they see I can potentially get 2 bodies. And if they don't know what the card does too, they're just going to shotgun and Ash because they're scared. But a majority of the time, if I open this in a Yummy name, that's what I want to happen because I can easily get to any of the other Mimighoul cards down the line by bridging. But really good starter. Just called by talent. We cut cross out, and I didn't really miss it because, like, sure, cross out on a Mulcharmy is nice, but like it's situational. I don't need it because I can still make plays through a Mulcharmy. But called by and talent, they're really good. Talent's staying no matter what because it's always free because of the Mimighouls. So if I flip one, it comes to my field on res, I talent, rip a card out of their hand for free.
Yeah.
Last one, Room. This card's crazy. If they start by flipping a monster while I have Dungeon on field, I'm immediately activating Room because I know they desperately need a normal summon just to put another face down on their field. And then they still can't normal summon. So...
Pretty strong.
So for the spells traps, extra deck. So starting with the links, link 1's Gravity Controller. This is to bridge from Mimighouls into Yummies because you can start out by overlaying for Giant, grab whatever you need, and then link it away in the EMZ. Almirage. This is for any of your normals. Yeah, majority of your normal summons because you can normal summon a hand trap like a Valor, Fualos. You can link into this if you have another Yummy name in hand and just special off to the races once again. So we cut IP and we put in Link Spider again. And I'm really happy that I did because I did get nibbed a couple times today in the middle of my plays and I was able to keep pushing with Link Spider. I think it's a good card to have just because it keeps your plays going. Link Haribo. This card's also goated because like all of my monsters are practically level 1s. So usually I go Maker, summon whatever 2 bodies, and then if I manage to get Archfiend Dragon, flip Dragon on their field, it comes to mine. I link one of them away for Link Haribo and full Yummy combo once again. Snatchy.
Yes.
Snatchy, self-explanatory. You're playing Yummy. You have to play this. Places the field spell. Quick synchros. Good card. SP. SP is SP. One of each synchro. Because why not? Why would you not play all 3? We play Giant. Giant is another bridge because if you just start with the Yummy side, you can overlay 2 of them into this. It's generic. So you can do this. Search... Typically, if I finish off my Yummy plays, I like to search Room, just so I can have protection for any of my Yummy synchros getting just ran over in the battle phase, because if they summon a big body, declare battle phase, I wait for them to declare their attack, and then I activate Room, book it, and then, yeah, my effects are going to go off. So, this card's really nice. Ripplebird, I have seen so many comments... trying to tell me to cut this. Absolutely not. This has saved me so many times just because I open like all Mimighouls and I need more bodies. So I either start with the Yummies, bridge into Mimighouls, and I need more bodies to like finish my end board. So if they have a face down on the opponent's field, I just overlay either 2 Yummies or 2 Mimighouls into Ripplebird, flip it, and like typically when I'm doing this, I'm starting to go into Caesar, which that's the last couple cards in the extra Reaper Docus. Bridges both ways because you can do any Yummy name, make it a Fiend, or you can do Mimighoul Archfiend, just make it light. So there's 2 ways to bridge into the Requiem, summons Engraver, and then you contact Fuse into Necroquip and make Caesar. So yeah,
Pretty self-explanatory.
the typical end board for me all day was Dungeon Lock with the Yummy Synchro, SP, and Caesar. So really strong going first end board.
Yeah, it's like almost unbeatable.
Yeah. Side deck, couple tweaks. We still play Droll. Droll felt pretty good because I got to use it against a Sky Striker player after they went engage and they just set a card and pass.
Yeah.
And I felt pretty bad because I had Cupsy Dragon in hand, and that's the god hand.
That's the pipe dream right there.
Retaliating Sea, we hate Draco Tail. Shout out to you.
Hey.
It's just it's Yummy's worst matchup. So you kind of have to play this. You always just wait for them to activate Rahu. Feels pretty bad for them because they have to banish whatever they fuse with.
Plus, it also works against like regular branded and other random decks too, like like Exo Sister and whatnot.
It's true. 3 Perulia. This is good against the mirror match because I played also against Radiant Typhoon or VSK9. I played against a Yummy Sky Striker deck, and I shotgunned this in the draw phase. They gave me like 4 draws, and I was just able to steamroll them.
Yeah.
Just 2 droplet. I think I'm going to cut this entirely. I didn't miss it at all. I think it's kind of just clogging up side deck space at this point. I didn't really need it at all. It's really good if your opponent makes a full board and you can just send like a bunch of cards to grave to negate their whole board. But I mean, I was able to play without it all day. I didn't see it all day. Didn't really think I needed it because I had a lot of hand traps.
Something hand traps would get you there.
Yeah. Back in the side, evenly matched. I think this card's going to stay because it's just crazy. I got to use this like 3 times today. One was against the Sky Striker player. I used it against Yummy, and I think I used it against Fiendsmith Elf Note as well. It was able to clear their board really easily just because with the hand traps I play, I was able to stop them from getting to any sort of Omni Negate. So this really punished that. So I think it was a really good card to put back in the side.
Yeah.
Last 2 cards, Solemn and, well, Judgment and Anti-Spell. Judgment is Judgment, helps against board breakers. Anti-Spell is also a really nice floodgate to have. I did someone dirty by putting them under the Dungeon Lock and under Anti-Spell and under Caesar and Yummy Synchro on board. Just absolutely broken board. That they had no
disgusting.
way of outing. Absolutely not. But yeah, that's about it.
All right.
My matches for the day were, my round 1 was Elf Note Fiendsmith. That was my only loss for the day because game 3, I opened all normal summons and only 2 hand traps that didn't really do much. Game 2, I played against Pure Striker. We got that one. Game 3 was against Striker Yummy. We got that one. I showed him what the better version of the deck is. Game 4, I played against... What did I play against? I think it was Striker Mitsu. Striker Mitsu.
Oh, yeah.
I was dealing with Sky Striker all day long. I saw Ghost Bell every single time they tried to summon Murakumo from grave. So that was funny.
Feels pretty good.
And then my last...
It was Ryan, right, with Yummy Azumina.
Yummy Azumina, yeah. Shout out to Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan.
Good. It was a fun day. I'm happy I got third. I'm happy you and I both got in the top 4.
Heck yes. Kartsky takeover.
Kartsky takeover.
All right. Any last words before we sign out?
Mimighoul best deck.
Mimighoul best deck. Then once we get to blazing, we
Watch out for flower.
Watch out for the flower.
I'm cooking.
The flower's gonna
Stay
get you.
tuned.
Heck yes. All right. Well, thank you for the deck profile. And this is Team of Kartsky signing out.